How we doing, Muffins? Morning to you. Well, first and foremost, apologies for how last night's stream ended. Just couldn't shake the bad thoughts. Like, really got on top of me last night. Good thing I don't have a big red button in front of me, because I would have hit it last night. And I have no explanation for why. Hey, Snappy. Well, let's wait and see if my GPU clock stops spiking randomly. Then I'll tell you if it's a better day. I woke up this morning, turned the PC on, the GPU clock like shooting up to like 1100. So it's like, ooh. Sworn someone's in the house there. Weird. Oh, yeah, brains suck. Ruining some more dreams again? No. You must have done a good job the first time. How you doing, Snappy? On a virtual pub meet later on Zoom. All goes well, we shall have one. I'm not gonna lie, I miss alcohol. I miss it. Fucking forehead shiny. I never want to look at 3D art package again in my life. Of course, you're back on it, aren't you? I can relate to that, but not necessarily in a 3D sense. I remember after my brief stint in 3D, never wanting to touch a 3D rendering software again. Because, yeah. Screw that. I barely want to do the 2D stuff anymore, let alone the 3D. So the plan today is just to hammer away at The Witcher 2 again. Because it went really well yesterday for the most part. We started chapter 2. No, we finished chapter 2. Started chapter 3. We got our new armor that we've been trying to build since like halfway through chapter 2. Got a new sword. We can save money to buy another sword if the feeling grabs us. And we're in a new city. I'm still struggling to keep up with a lot of what's going on and get the general gist of the plot, but as soon as they start mentioning names you've not heard for like an hour, I'm like, what? So let's get this booted up and see what's happening. My graphics card seems to be behaving itself now, so it's just a power saving thing. And as soon as I mention it, fucking goes up again. God damn it. Ignore it. Just go ignore it. Get the game booted. Get stuck in. And it won't bother me half as much. Oh. I need a cup of tea, actually. So easy to get lost in fantasy plots. It's just insane. It's like so many names of people and locations that just don't mean anything. It's a weird one. I ruined the dreams well last time. Fortunately, these streams are easy to ruin this time because all the applications are fucking shit. Was that not the case last time? Or was the last bunch repairable with some constructive criticism? Oh boy. GPU is still at it. I don't know what the hell's going on there. I might need to turn the gaming PC off and on. Oh, we're looking fabulous. Did we upgrade the sword last night? We did. Apparently we did not upgrade the armor? I could have thought we did. Huh. Well, there it is. We've done it. Wait, this is before I bought the sword.
Magic, I tell you.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, we bought that. Did I not equip it? Game's being weird.
Jackass!
What have we done now? Every time with this.
Owl and the rat.
Hey! I'm available.
Likewise. The frog.
Ready for your chat with Radovid. No reason to delay it. Follow me then.
Yeah.
More following.
Halt! Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't
you
tempt
worry
me.
about us.
Don't tempt me.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Did you request an audience with the King?
Yes.
The King will receive you.
Alright.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Associating with military men doesn't make one a mercenary, Your Grace. I'm no soldier. I'm here to settle some scores.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzhestelin would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
My reputation precedes me yet again.
From soldier to soldier, from whores to barons, right up to the royal ears.
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that oft seem to happen to you. Do you know how
Yeah,
he
so-
died?
I wasn't there.
Well then, he perished during the battle for
Thank fuck
Vergen.
that worked.
Apparently once the city had been taken, Deathmold claims. Even he could not save his king. To think a pack of peasants fighting to the death for a lost cause. The knighthood is in grave danger. Enough about Henselt. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Sheila de Tanserville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
I don't have any proof, but it's her. You've got to believe me, Your Majesty.
A witcher's word is not quite enough.
Shit.
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanserville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
No idea.
It's no longer important.
Oh!
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzhestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria. Shame on the traitors.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
I heard Arian died in a fire that consumed Lavalette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short.
Getting
With the
very
girl,
Game of
the
Thrones
two of you.
vibes off this guy.
Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzerville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
Hmm.
The White Wolf. I can't believe it.
God damn it.
Roach! Roach!
Just the
hell's
person
going
I'd
on
be
there?
looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrook.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais. Learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedweni camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
She's the traitor. Right?
Which way are we headed?
Oop. Don't really need any of that. No mutagens. We done?
Does it matter, Witcher?
You did mention Vipers, the Count and the Baron.
Maravel and Kinrod. Powerful men, important in the Temerian camp, and thoroughly unscrupulous.
Which? He's mentioned them. I guess I have them to thank for an interesting chat Roach and I had a while back.
Blessed be the
Too early to
eternal
cry, Witcher.
fire.
I'll not let you pick my brain and abandon me.
I remember you from Vizima.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be looking along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood.
Hmm. Ain't buying it. I reckon we're getting double crossed.
Calm thus far. Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Loch Muin for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
It's not far now. Redden awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roach's man.
Stay behind me.
Oh, good.
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them!
Now. Don't aim at her, don't aim at her, don't aim at her, don't aim at her.
They were expecting us.
No time to lose. How much further?
Not far. We must stay on this path. It's the shortest way.
You've gotten into some serious trouble.
I should say so. Tomorrow is in the place. Information rather is a flying torch. Big risk in this.
Shit. Nope. Oh, damn it. It'd be great if you could just lead the way, lady. Because I don't have a fucking clue where we're going. Hey, Bob, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Ah, shit. Decent working. How about us? I'm alright. I'm alright. Still waking up. Gotta admit, still waking up.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her!
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another. Or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
What does Baron Kimbold want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors. The Lavalettes, the Marabels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old setter. He'd be a tyrant were he to don the crown.
You know what the Count intends?
No, but I cannot imagine anyone more different from Baron Kimbold.
Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester, an especially nasty one, though I cannot identify his master. He may not even have one.
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roach. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
I can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turn-off, we were
Who told you to turn off? That face. They couldn't animate this? That was a stock sound effect.
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They nearly grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
On my way, shit beat.
I remember you from Regards. Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance, and to it our lives begin.
Scumbag.
A wizard!
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked?
I guess I don't need to introduce...
We've talked to this guy before.
Geralt of Rivia, Foltest's other favorite. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense. I sent no such letter.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
That's immaterial just now.
If that's the situation, I've said all I have to say. I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
My claim? My scribe? I'd hardly call that impartial. Maybe I should just deliver the letter to Natalis.
Any accusation will be quickly dismissed. Heed my words, Witcher. It would be unwise of you to jump to any conclusions. Speak with my scribe. There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Stop looking at me!
Fuck it, let's verify it.
So many crowned heads in one place.
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing. And then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you. Based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw,
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
Does the name Brigida Papabrock ring any bells?
Rings bells, sets off whistles. Why? I believe my loins have grown warm. Touch my plums, touch my plums.
Excuse me.
Fruit, Witcher, especially fruit of the south.
Fucking music.
Juicy, soft on the exterior. That's what I think of when you mention Dame Brigida. The woman is positively obsessed.
Fruit!
For a straighter answer.
A man of your experience surely understands what I mean.
So you admit you know her well?
I know her, I have known her, and I expect I yet will, and I'm not alone in that. Though, mind you, I admire the woman. Her kind of ambition is rare among both genders.
Ever taken advantage of that? Ever asked her to run errands for you?
One must be careful with the ambitious. They are almost always running their own errands. Asking them to do yours simply invites them to use you. Baron Kimbolt learned that the hard way. But why ask me about the lass, here and now of all times and places? Surely, given your close allegiance and, no doubt, many a shared drinking binge, Commander Roach has told you all.
Brigida used Baron Kimbolt?
Continues to, I surmise.
To what end?
You cannot expect me to answer every little query that pops into your mind, Witcher.
Commander Roach can be strangely discreet. What do you know?
I'm hardly one to tell another man's secrets.
Indulge me.
If you must know, the rascal Roach rogered our dear Brigida, just before he passed her off onto me, among others, with a purpose in mind, I suspect.
He'll be interested to hear what you had to say.
My, aren't we dutiful?
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witches, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts. Pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be. Yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising? How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher. Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbolt excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
Whoa!
Tubular. Is this scribe down here then? No.
You have it coming.
Oh, Bub, I'm sorry. Get some sleep during the cold, I'll never know.
Young alchemist, do as you order.
They might just think you're really ignorant.
Get anything out of him. Maybe there's something about testing letters in his notes.
Ooh.
Light, quench, sit, rinse.
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter.
Cormorants.
Hey, Sam. God, my spine, my shoulders, my shoulder blades, all that area are killing me. Gonna save it.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye. I don't have time.
Right, okay.
The king of reagent.
I cannot stand this inventory system. It's so fucking annoying. Right, where are my notes? Scribes and notes. Invisible ink. Substance that reveals the writing. So where do I learn how to... Oh.
Cormorants.
I need to make the substance. Read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Gotta be careful with this.
Right. Quench.
A little burnt lime.
I don't fucking know. Shit.
Heated copper.
Rinse.
A bit of water. Damn. Destroyed.
Shit.
I need to... Gotta be... A little... Wait for it to dissolve. Everything's better with a dash of... Damn. I need...
Right. So just gently.
Gotta be...
Lime.
A little burnt lime. Wait for it to dissolve.
Heat. Wait, shit. Was it copper?
Heated. Damn. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go?
Right.
Gotta be careful with...
Quench.
A little burnt lime. Heated. Wait for it to just... Damn. Just... I need to make the... Wait for... Heat. Wait for it. Damn.
Water quench.
Maybe he gives me a hint.
Young alchemist, do as you order. And acid to water. Water quenches lime, like beer quenches thirst. Young alchemist, do as you order. And acid to water. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Young alchemist, do as you order. And acid to water.
I need to... A bit... A little...
This is fucking pissing me off.
Damn. I need... Damn. I need... Wait. Damn.
Young alchemist!
I need... Damn. I need... Wait for it to dissolve. Damn.
It's definitely not that order.
I need... God. Wait. Damn. I need... God. Wait. Damn. I need... God. Damn.
This is fucking shit.
Water! Comrades!
Oh my god, if I unequip these fucking boots one more time, because I'm trying to look for my inventory, I'm gonna...
I need... Everything's better with it. Got it. Damn. I need... Wait. Damn. I need... Damn. I need... God. Damn. I need... Wait. Damn.
Water!
I'm gonna throw myself off a fucking cliff.
I need... Heated... Wait. Oh, damn. I need to... Heat. Damn.
The king?
I need to... Heat. Yep. Damn. I need... Wait. Damn. I need... Wait. Yep. Heat. Damn. I need... How did it go? Light. A little burnt lime. A bit. Heat. Wait. Damn. Destroy the ladder. I need to be... I need... A li- Wait. Yep. Damn.
Calling me I'm clear of mind. Young alchemists! Not all that falls out an ass is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold, be bold! Young alchemist, do as you order. I dash it to water. Lights, quench.
I need... Wait.
young alchemists!
I need to... A little burnt lime. Heated copper. Wait for it to damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need... Gotta be careful with this. A bit of water. Everything's better with a...
Fuck.
Yep. I need...
Oh my god.
A little... Got it. Wait. I need... Gotta be careful with this. A bit of water. A little burnt. Heat. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need... A little...
Light, quench, shit, rinse. The king of reagents. Young alchemist, do as you order. Adacid to water.
Hey, assassin. No, I'm not. I'm fed up with these shit games.
I need to...
I really am.
A bit of... A little... Heated
Yeah. Do it in the right order. It's fucking stupid.
A little burned. Gotta be careful with that. Heat down. I need... Gotta... A little... Heat down. I need to... Got it. Heat. A little... I need... Heat. Wait. Down. I need to make... A little... Heat. Yep. Shit.
Light!
I need... A little... Wait. Every... Damn. Just... I need to... I don't have...
The king of reagents. Young alchemist, do as you order. And acid to water. The king of reagents. Water quenches lime like beer quenches thirst. Young alchemist, do as you order. Add acid to water.
I need...
Light. Quench. It's already lit.
A little... A bit... Wait. Everything... Damn. I need to make... Wait for... I need to make... Heat.
already lit. I don't need to light it.
Wait for it. Heat it down. I need to. I don't have.
Young alchemist, do as you order. Dash it to water. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Cormorants, a string of cormorants.
Fuck's sake.
The king of reagents. Piss. Cormorants, a string of
I need to make the. A little. Wait for. Heat. Wait for it. Damn. I need. A bit of. A little. Heat. Wait. Damn. I need to.
This is fucking stupid.
Got it. A little. Wait. Shit. I need to. Every. Gotta be. Damn. I need. A little. Wait. Heat. Every. Damn. I need. Heat. A little. Every. Damn. I need. A little burnt lime. Heat. Wait for it to dissolve. Everything's back down. I need. Heat.
Light, quench, sit.
I need to make this.
Hey, Opti, how's it going, dude? Yeah, sorry, I had the mic muted.
Wait. Heat. Damn. I need to make.
Oh, God, my knee.
Wait. Heat. Everything. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Okay.
Wait for it to dissolve.
No.
I need. A bit of water. A little burnt lime. Wait for it to dissolve. A bit of water. Damn. I need to make the substance that will bring out. A little burnt lime. Wait for it to dissolve. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Damn. I need to make.
that's not it. Why do I keep going for that?
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. A bit of water. A little burnt lime. Heated. Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need to make this up. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Gotta be. Wait. Damn. I need to. Gotta be careful. A bit of water. A little burnt lime. Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. Just.
Oh, I'm great,
I
Opti.
need to make the substance.
I love cryptic shit puzzles. How you doing, dude? How's the quarantine treating you?
A bit. Everything. Damn. I need to. A bit of. Wait. Damn.
Oh my god, I'm so angry with myself.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Young alchemist!
I need to make the substance that will.
I can't believe I've just done that.
A little burn. A bit of... Wait for it to dissolve. Everything's better with... Damn. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye. Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. I need to... Got... Damn.
Oh my god! The law of averages, surely, even unintentionally, you'd think I'd have found the right fucking combination of ingredients. I must be dancing around these fucking right answers.
I need to...
Like, if there was a target practice dummy, there would be an outline of bullets right around the fucking thing.
Everything. Wait. Damn. I need to... Wait. A little. Every... Damn. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye. Gotta be. A little. A bit. Everything. Shit.
Young alchemist, do as you order.
I'ma kill him.
To water. The king of reagents.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
I just don't fucking... Oh! I don't fucking know.
Wait. Every... Damn.
Oh!
I need to... Got... A little... Wait. Damn.
So close to just looking this
I need
shit
to
up.
make this up.
I'm so close. It's clearly like a 4-step thing because it's kicking me out every time I add 4 ingredients.
Everything. A little. A bit of. Wait for it. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to make this up.
Gone?
Wait. Every. Damn. I need to make. Wait. Every. Damn. I need. Got it. Wait. Every. Shit.
Cormorants, a string of cormorants.
I need to. Every. Wait. Gotta be careful. Damn. I need to make. Every. Damn.
Oh.
I need to. He. Wait for. Everything. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need. Got it. Everything. Damn. I need to. A bit of water. Everything's better with a depth. Wait for it to. I need to add burnt lime to the flask, then quench it with water. Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbold's letter. I need to make the. A little. A bit of water. Everything. Wait. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Oh.
Light, quench, shit, rinse. Cormorants, a string of cormorants. Calling me sauced? Nah, I'm clear of mind.
Ah,
I really wish we'd just given the letter to the fucking whoever was gonna kill him now.
Don't try any tricks.
Just that was not worth it. That was not worth it by any stretch. No possible reward is gonna justify the last hour of my life at all.
Ah, a celebrity.
Oh,
Young alchemist!
stop being such a stubborn cunt and look it up. Oh God.
Be bold. Be bold.
Garbage. I don't want to look at the map. I want to talk to this dude.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochmeen, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
I stand before you,
Master
a
Witcher.
broken man.
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company.
Seems like everything is these days.
Alright, game. Alright. Where is this dude then? Does it count the guy that we were talking to before?
Calling me sauce.
Get out of there!
Fear of mine. Like a
Kingslayer.
Yeah.
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbold's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing.
Triss.
The truth.
You can talk, Count. I'll grant you that. But I'm not convinced you can be trusted. Baron Kimbold also offered me the chance to learn a certain truth. I don't think I need to say who about.
And you are certain that Kimbold can be trusted?
So far, all the Baron's words have proved true.
Well, then I merely ask that you verify mine. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbold has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbold's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything.
Why not? I'm not totally ignorant of the possibility that there could be multiple people trying to swing this shit in their favor. And just because that dude was honest about the lair does not necessarily mean he is good people.
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbold.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Not with that haircut, you know.
Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Baron Kimbold sends his regards. Oh, just what we needed. Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here, and I'm to teach them some humility. A ponce like you? Pucker up and kiss my arse, you fucking tulip. These folk have nothing to say to you, understand?
I'll be the judge of that.
Lend us a hand, Witcher. You'll not regret it.
I'll need to know everything about Kimbold.
God, this is shit! Thanks, Witcher.
Oops.
We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimbold.
I'm all ears.
We came here to collect our fee, me and me brothers, for a favour we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimbold wanted to pay you for that?
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
So they were gonna ransack it.
Trouble collecting.
Kimbold had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies.
They got beat
That's
to the
all
punch.
the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimbold wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. All right, I'll talk to Natalis.
Hey, Dragonmaster, how's it going, dude? I will consider that a win. How's the week treating you, man? Plus 10%. Jesus Christ. I barely lose any vitality now. Fucking more vitality. This is on normal. Set to hard then. I was considering it, but then I realised I don't really want to spend any more time playing this game than I already have to. Especially after that little letter dying garbage that I just had to suffer through. I love maps in video games. This is the sewers, we don't want to go down there. Actually pretty good, finally beat that damn crossover mission for The Witcher and Monster Hunter World Iceborne yesterday. Start to remember why you hated it. Good shit, dude. Nothing better than coming back to something that was giving you so much shit and overcoming it. Like the maps in the Witcher games. Oh, what the fuck were they thinking? Ah, garbage. It's locked. Oh, it's a pupper. Thing is, by the time I know my way around this place, we'll be leaving it. I'm mad.
Shatter your towers and crystal balls. It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this. Turn away the black idiot! And the bat.
God damn it. The Legend is a pain in the ass, especially when you play as Geralt in Monster Hunter. I didn't know you could play as alternative characters in Monster Hunter. Me and my girlfriend did the main campaign of the vanilla content. And then a few of the hunts beyond that. And then stopped. Oh, that's when our holiday finished.
You are to guard the camp like it's the Emperor's treasure.
Son of a bitch. Come on. It's not difficult.
Whoa.
Where the fuck do you want me to go, game? I don't know why I'm bothering looking at the fucking map. It ain't gonna help me at all. He plays him just flat every time. Oh my god. I know how you feel, dog. I know how you feel. Does anybody have the location of the nearest bridge? Let's have a look in the journal. I mean, we've got a navigation point, so I'm assuming there's no more we need to do for this.
Uh-oh.
Evil Eye!
Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
I mean, he was gonna have it ransacked anyway.
Anais was kidnapped on Baron Kimbold's orders.
Have you any proof?
The Baron hired a group of thugs. They were supposed to murder both children.
Why then did Busi alone perish?
Their convoy changed course. A second group was waiting along the new route. It's possible they decided to take Anais hostage just to be sure they'd get paid.
Have you anything to confirm your claims?
One of the thugs I found is ready to testify.
I see. We will hear him out then. So you see, Count, I find myself in an unenviable position, one in which I require the support of your forces in arresting Baron Kimbold.
Baron Kimbold, a child slayer. Gods protect us.
Can I rely on you, Count?
The very thought of standing against a highborn peer fills me with trepidation. But a crime this cruel cannot go unpunished. Consider myself and my forces at your disposal, John Natalis.
There's part of me that thinks there was more to that. I kind of want to go and talk to them. I want to progress that messenger quest.
Aldrich, Baron Kimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
It's very easy to be tunneled into doing just what the game presents to you. Like then when I only had the option of accusing Kimbold. We know that he was going to have them attack the caravan, but we also know that they didn't get a chance to. Someone beat them to it.
Where
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute. Look, there. I've done my bit. Up to you now.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done. For the Talis! That's the one. Kill him.
Jesus Christ. Hello? I like it when my attacks actually connect. I actually lost a considerable amount of health there. Relatively speaking.
Enough! You shall die, here and now.
Oh shit, okay. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Good shit. That was an interesting little fight. Mm-hmm. And there it is. Hey Britt, how's it going, dude? It's going, mate. We spent an hour solving a fucking letter die puzzle.
Evil Eye!
Roach may trust. There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Lucy and Anais.
Yes?
Count Maravel outright betrayed Temeria, while Baron Kimbold planned to murder Foltest's children.
Those are serious charges.
Kimbold hired some thugs to do the wet work for him. I found them, and one's ready to testify. They never got the job done because the convoy carrying the children changed course, only to fall into an ambush set by Maravel. The Count wanted to hand Anais and Busi over to the Nilfgaardians. You'll find the proof in this letter. Busi's death was an accident.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria. I cannot arrest them both. Their contingents are among the largest in Loch Muin, and I cannot risk mutiny by their men. Thank you, Witcher. You did well to bring this matter to my attention. I only hope Baron Kimbold will agree to stand with me. So you see, Baron, I have learned all, and it makes me sick to think about it. However, you may count yourself fortunate, for we've a greater problem to deal with. You shall provide me with your full support as we arrest Count Maravel.
This plea sounds more like a threat to me, Constable.
It is no plea, it is an order, and yes, a threat. Refuse, and the Council of Regents shall receive ample evidence of your crime, of your wish to slay the children for whom our king gave his life.
What are your terms, Natalis?
Upon returning to Vizima, I shall destroy the evidence against you. Prior to that, however, I expect your unconditional support.
How can I be certain you will do as you pledge?
My word still means something, unlike yours, you lying, rotting son of a whore.
So be it. But heed this, Constable. Do not try to cross me.
I'll take it. Glad I called that shit from the start. Dragging yourself away from gargoyles before you went to a fucking trance. Sure as prime fucking with Jack. I never got to watch it. It was never on. I might have to. Can't try that. Shit. We probably owed Triss one, to be fair. I just don't know which one is which. Son of a bitch, that's the wrong sword again. What's this guy doing here?
Look who's here. The Rivian Witcher.
Greetings.
Our paths cross often, it seems.
Too often.
What do you seek here?
Triss Merigold.
In the Nilfgaardian camp? Fistek has addled your brain.
Lower your sword, son.
You've got cheek, Geralt.
Let's go. One false move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Eb Madsen's orders come from
That was
the
pretty
Emperor
sick.
himself. He'd rather die than give you Merigold.
Then he'll die. Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know. And I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him. For we shan't move one bit.
Renwald!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
Look at them stupid nipples.
But Ambassador Fitz-Estellen, Your Excellency,
Orders from the capital.
Well,
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
The gate's closed. We must make our way in.
MILF card, for fuck's sake. Okay, back inside.
Long live the Emperor!
I wouldn't count on it.
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him!
Why would they do? Why would they not just have crossbows at the top?
The Imperial Army's ranks are endless!
Good.
You're a stubborn beast, Nordling. Long live the Emperor!
Dude, that multi-attack thing is like one of my favorite things about this game. So, like once you get that plus 30 or plus 10%, 30% adrenaline increase
They were my best
per
men.
strike, it's like,
Free Triss,
oh,
or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
Let's just say we're close.
I knew it. You're in love with her. You wouldn't risk your neck otherwise. But you don't know everything about her.
What are you talking about?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
How do you know that?
From the best possible source. She confessed.
well, we know the other
And how
witches
did
were
you convince her
conspiring.
to do that?
By showing her the confessions of other lodge members.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people,
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
time to show you the Empire's true power. Surround him!
Mages suck, dude.
Shame to the end. Shield bearers, forward! Emperor, I failed you.
Hello? Never mind. All garbage.
Geralt?
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
When I left Flotsam with Vernon, I somehow doubted I'd find you so soon.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
Couldn't you ask your friends from the Lodge for help?
How do you know of the Lodge?
I just do. Listen, Triss, to come here for you, I had to split up with Vernon. Temeria is in danger of disintegrating.
Are you sorry you chose to come here?
No, I'm not. But freeing you from Shillard's grasp was not my only reason for coming here. I need you to explain your role in this mess. And to explain why you lied to me.
That's not true.
I know about the Lodge. I know the Lodge was behind Demavend's assassination. I know Triss Merigold is a member of the Lodge.
It's not like that.
Show me the error in my reasoning.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Don't fucking trust this bitch.
I'd say the same thing in your place.
I'm telling you the truth.
You have no idea how much I want to believe you. But you've lied once. Why wouldn't you do it again?
I never lied to you. I just didn't tell you everything.
How is that not lying?
I didn't know the truth. I had suspicions, that's all. And once I was finally certain, it was too late. I can prove everything.
Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thaned massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization. A secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Demavend hated mages.
No more than Henselt or Radovid. Sheila and Philippa saw Demavend as the weakest ruler. His son, Stennis, blows hot and cold. Plus, he who controls the Pontar Valley controls the north. So it was in Edirn where the popular rebel emerged, preaching the idea of a new state. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to. We never met after that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Aedirn. I emerged intact, but pretty battered. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loch Muin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam? I find it hard to believe she went there just to kill a monster and earn a few orans.
You're right, of course. It had something to do with Letho and the Scoia'tael.
What did she want from Yorvith?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do, given that a war with Hensel was practically inevitable.
Who had Foltest assassinated?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's successful assassination, Sheila and Philippa decided to take the next step.
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regicide in a year, and the Lodge could put its plan in motion. They had to know that if Foltest died, men like Roach wouldn't rest until they learned why that had happened.
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest, and Sheila was working with Letho.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley, no strings attached. A fairy tale, but Saskia bought it. Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Right. I need to go on a quick break. I go eat some food. We will be continuing this when I get back though, because it's getting good. I'll be. It's Profane's voice. It me. Booty. How we doing, folks? Sorry about the extended break. The dog wanted some playtime outside. It's really fucking nice outside.
those Nilfgaardians? That's your work?
They followed their leader too blindly.
You killed them all?
They didn't slaughter themselves.
What are you doing, bro? Oh, I've seen that new fucking garbage channel profile shit with stupid trailers and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I can't be doing that crap. The information is there if people want to go looking for it in its current state. Nicely organized. None of this. It fills half the fucking screen. Ugh.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
The Lodge remembers too.
Rest assured I won't let anyone compress me again.
Some of the sorceresses will be surprised to see you. Watch them closely.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
I'm much happier just leaving the fucking panels where they are, at the bottom of the screen, where people can get there if they want them. Not have this really obnoxious banner at the top of the page, just being like, shitty trailer video that no one's gonna watch. I'm sorry, people don't just find Twitch channels. They find games that they like. Otherwise, they find streamers through promotions from other streamers that they found they just have to be watching because they're playing a game they liked. The only people that actually go out of their way to find streamers are other streamers, and that is exclusively for networking options. So fucking stupid. Oh, would you look at that? Let's not go down here. Like, clips are a perfectly good way of, like, finding like, what channel's about. Or just watch a VOD for 10 minutes. Again, I find myself lost in this shithole.
Shatter your towers and crystal balls. Break your wands and burn your hats.
It's just more fucking art assets that you have to make. And I can't be asked. For the sake of Twitch changing things for the sake of changing, I can't be asked. I've recreated the channel art of this page so many times to coincide with what Twitch are trying to do with their badly aging website, and I'm not doing it anymore, I'm sorry. That homepage is going to stay default for a long time.
The White Wolf? I can't believe it.
I genuinely hate this
The
man.
White Wolf? I can't believe it.
All I want is to get to the shitty negotiations game. No one, Brit. Absolutely no one. I'm dead ass just gonna upload a supercut to it and just call it a day, because it ain't worth it. Hey Twitch, how about you fix your fucking video player?
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Your Excellency knows well that our host... Centrix.
We're about to witness a great event.
Aren't we?
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go inside.
It's now or never.
In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
This cannot be, John Natalis. Temeria stands between Nilfgaard and the north. It must be a strong and united realm.
I, too, would wish it so, Your Majesty. But when Foltest was cut down by an assassin, the country's very heart burst.
I have learned that Anais La Valette is currently in the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold.
Clearly you have yet to learn of the slaughter that occurred today in the Kedweni camp, King Radovid.
Yet there is hope if the child lives.
I shall do everything in my power to find her. Simultaneously, I wish to announce that the commander of the Temerian Special Forces, one Vernon Roach, is officially a wanted man. All privileges appertaining to him as an officer of the realm are hereby repealed.
Oops.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the Charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the Charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future Council and Conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
It's about to hit the fan. Oh boy, the racists are here.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
Ooh. Have they got their fucking act together now? Or are they going to turn on us?
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Got a fucking dragon. Of course. Hey look, it's attacking everyone but her. What a way to prove your innocence by fleeing on a fire-breathing dragon. Last spotted at the place where Foltest was killed. What an alibi.
Geralt, we're trapped. Magic's no good here. I can't get us out. Sheila, you have to get Sheila.
I mean, I'll try.
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure we got a good chance. Not this shit again.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon? Kill him now!
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, your
they tried to kill
stupid little
Hansel.
Triss, and you.
They
Got
didn't.
any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial army is on the move. They're fording the
Well,
Yaruga now.
they didn't, but
Do you think the
Leppo did
North can
try
defend
to.
itself in the current situation?
Through the assassin.
But can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of La Valette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it! The diamond. Remove the diamond. I'll give you anything you want!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Oh, you motherfucker. Whoa!
How many more can there be?
CD Projekt Red have no respect for their health bar, do they? I don't know why I am worried. This is not even touching me. Ooh. I mean, that's one hell of a joystick. Do a barrel roll! Unlucky bastard. What are the fucking chances of just a tree, uprooted tree being out like that? Poor fucking thing. I ain't gonna fucking let it suffer. I feel more sorry for the dragon than anyone else in this entire series. Shit. That got fucking loud.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the whores you'll help us find. What's going on here?
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
I had to kill it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Philippa enslaved the dragon with her magic. If I'd let it live, we'd surely find it serving the Lodge of Sorceresses. Many more would have died. Before the sorceresses broke the creature's will, it was noble and beautiful in its own way. But I'm dead tired of having to choose the lesser evil.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp, Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kedwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
I assume she ain't gonna do shit about that. Hey, Sky, how's it going, dude?
Vernon Roach, step away from the child.
She's of royal blood. Temerian. Too good for you, Horsons.
You're an outlaw, wanted in all the north. Hand over the child and perhaps the king will show you mercy.
I pass on Kedweni mercy.
Roach!
Triss! We can't let them have her! This is Foltest's daughter!
I've heard enough. Grab them!
I failed. Deathmold got away. Thanks, Geralt.
Triss needed my help. You know that. The Nilfgaardians outwitted us all.
What are you talking about?
They kidnapped Triss. The Emperor dispatched the Kingslayers using the Lodge as a decoy. All in order to breed chaos in the northern kingdoms.
Temeria is lost. The Barons will pick it apart into bits.
It's not lost. Temeria will be reunited. Get the child out of here. Take her far away. Far from the kings, their courts, and their wars. One day, she'll reclaim her heritage.
What about you, Geralt?
I'm going after the Kingslayer.
A man of his word.
It's personal now.
Farewell then, White Wolf. I trust we'll meet again in better times.
Farewell, Roach. Where's Yorvith? How's Yorvith?
Can't keep it full.
Proud, I
Can't
think.
keep it low.
The
You're on a
reward
roll.
his head has never been greater.
We've made a
Those
lot of
seeking
progress
him,
last
the
couple of days.
Scoia'tael hunters will be reinforced. The special forces throughout the north will receive more resources. The Council and the Conclave are assigning several mages to the task. Yorveth is now public enemy #1. They won't rest until they find him.
Interesting. Good God, there's some wall of texts going on in the Streamer Talk channel.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the Lodge.
That could take a while. Sheila's fled Loch Muin via Megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Oh, look who it is.
There he is.
Wait for me.
Geralt.
This is between me and him.
You don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not there within the hour, leave without me. Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
Well, bank
I
now.
don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Oh boy.
The winter solstice, 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the Northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Holy shit.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the Spectral Riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the Riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen of War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What do they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce Orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces, Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. Then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarit, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. But it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here. The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Nah, a lot of people have gone through shit.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Stop whining. I said fight. The wolf has teeth.
Kidding.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. After Foltest's death, Temeria's neighbors began to vie for the glittering prize that was the realm's throne. Yet the murders of first Demavend, then Henselt, forced them to look to their own problems. Temeria fell prey to its power-hungry barons. But Vernon Roche held a light of hope for the dying realm, and he tucked it away in a place safe and still to await better times. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Thank fuck for that. Fucking hell, there's a lot of noise. Oh, God. These facial expressions are great. On to 3? I'm not sure. Obviously, I want to play 3. I don't know. I want to do it soon, but I don't know if I want to do it immediately. I've basically spent the last 2 weeks of streaming playing The Witcher 1 and 2. Game had its issues, but yeah, nowhere near the same variety or frequency as the issues in The Witcher 1. end of MP4. Can't skip. Oh well, we'll sit it out. Day 12 of isolation. Walked into the dining room, expecting it to be empty. Turned around, tool room was sat at the dining table. Cat myself. Fuck's sake. Day 12 of isolation. Was waiting in the dining room table. Expecting no one at home. Muffins entered. Cacked myself. Also jacked myself. People that go straight to The Witcher 3 are missing a lot of the world building. I feel like it'll be hard to say until we see just how much of this makes its way into The Witcher 3, though. Bit surreal, actually. Finally played The Witcher 2. Finally completed it. Been saying for like 2 years that I'm going to do this. Huh. GG. Hey? Worse than 1? After the first stream, maybe, yeah. Oh, and it's sweet. The difference between The Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 is Witcher 1 is mindless. You can get through that game, its combat, and 90% of the quests without having to think too much about it. A lot of the navigation is done for you. Not so much the case in this, it's a bit more involved. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just get annoyed when I can't find where I need to be. Ooh. My bad. Music was turned down. Oops. I enjoy the dialogue options a lot more in this. And it's a lot more coherent than The Witcher 1. Something I didn't like about Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 is like there's not many towns. Like it's not like a big world, but I guess that wasn't in the scope of the game. It wouldn't make sense to have a grand open world in the context of the story. I want like the Final Fantasy 1 experience where you go town to town, find Witcher jobs to do there, do Gwent if you want, look in the weapons and armor stores, check out the blacksmith to see if they've got anything better, upgrade materials, stuff like that. like grind away just for some experience so you can add skills to your tree and stuff. So I can't say that's a criticism of the two games because I don't think it would have fit in with the story. Like in this, you have a very clear objective from the start, and it's quite an urgent one. Like, you've been framed for killing a king. You know who did it, or at least you have a lead on it. You've got to follow the lead. I'm hoping The Witcher 3 starts out a bit more open, given that we've got like there's no real, or at least so far there's currently no massive plot going on outside of all of the shit that's going on. Right now all we know is that we've got to go find Yennefer or deal with the Wild Hunt. Yeah, I would, if I was going to play through them again, I would do so in the same way I've done now. Honestly. It's literally the Mass Effect effect. You get through 1 to play 2. You play 2 so 3 isn't a hollow piece of garbage. Even though 3 is ultimately a hollow piece of garbage. Witcher 1 is just like a mindless RPG that you go through for shits and giggles. Chapter 2 was irritating in both games. Chapter 2 must account for like easily 60-70% of this game, because we started Chapter 3 today and it took me 3.5 hours. We spent 2 streams on Chapter 2, I believe. What's next? Good fucking question, dude. There's a part of me that wants to start Witcher 3. But that's just because I've got another 2 hours and 45 minutes before I finish. And then there's a part of me that's like, oh, dude. I'm still kind of like basking in the fact that this game is done. It's weird. Take a break, do Metroid Prime. Not a bad shout. Or Gato Roboto. Yeah, if I was in the last hour of the stream, I would go for Gato Roboto. Absolutely. I'm just trying to think of something that will do us now until 6 PM. Well, 6 PM is when I'm supposed to finish. And I think I will, just for the sake of... I need to go on a walk. Get some fresh air while it's nice. So I'll probably do that at 6. Symphony of the Night. I have been very much considering relearning how to speedrun Symphony of the Night. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Something else that's also entered my mind is potentially doing no hit runs in Dark Souls 1. Don't know. I think the no hit runs in Dark Souls 1 would be interesting. No. No. No, I've not thought about going back to replaying God of War. No. No. That's... No. 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 No, 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 no. I've done my time with God of War 1 and 2. I completed God of War 1 and 2. Really, really pissed me off. Pissed me the fuck off, but we beat them. Really enjoyed God of War 3. The remaster edition. Anyway. Yeah. Meanbox Slag originates from God of War 2.
Oh, you slag!
Yep. I will be playing the new God of War at some point. When money is not a factor. It was on sale for like 15 quid on PlayStation Plus a few weeks ago, and I couldn't afford it because petrol. It was around the time that Lottie was starting a new job, and obviously I'm responsible for picking her up from that job, and it just takes a lot of money to get there and back. But new God of War will definitely happen at some point. Definitely. Also on the bench is the Lords of Shadow series, the Castlevania games. I think it was the October streams before last. We went through Castlevania 1, 2, 3, Symphony of the Night, Super Castlevania 4, and some of the Game Boy Advance and DS Castlevania games. And by the time we got to the Lords of Shadow series, I was saving the Lords of Shadow series because it was supposed to be like really, really, really fucking good. People loved them, and I'd never seen any of them. They're like a good hack and slash RPG kind of game. By the time we got there, I was so sick of playing Castlevania games. And it didn't... It was in a time as well when I just wanted gameplay. I didn't want any story. And the loading screens are a fucking... It's literally somebody reading a storybook to me. So I was not impressed. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll shelf this for a while. $20 on PlayStation Store now. Yeah, unfortunately, money is still a bit of a thing. I will pick it up at some point. I just want to do it when I want to buy it and then play it. Because if I then buy it, it will be the Steam effect where, oh, I've bought that game. I will play that at some point, and then 6 years later, you'll be like, huh, I've got nothing to play. Looking up and down this list of installed games that you've not played once. Or games you've played once for like 6 hours and then never gone back to. My excuse for a lot of the games on my Steam library, having not played much of them, is because I played them originally on Xbox 360. Before I discovered Dark Souls on the Xbox 360. Hopefully in a couple of, or maybe a month or two, the money situation will be a little easier. We'll know where we stand with the coronavirus. We'll know what money's looking like. But for now, we've got like loads of games on the shelf we can jump into. Yeah, dude, I remember you saying he couldn't pay you? That's fucking horse shit, dude. It's almost like there should be some way you could go to to file some shit against them, because that's horse shit. We've got plenty of games on the shelf to throw in. Still owes you $500. Fucking, that's like, oh my god, that's half a decent wage, almost, like a third. slavery. Fucking hell. Just German localization. It's a good thing the music kicks ass, isn't it? That's 5 days' work, so yeah. That's a quarter of your monthly income then. It's horse shit. You know, assuming you work Monday to Friday. It's a lot of money that you'd be a lot better off having than not. Trying to think what else. Castlevania, Lord of Shadow 2, Witcher 3, God of War. Toying with the idea of the Mass Effect series again. I want to get a randomized Pokemon game on the go at some point. Maybe start the Dark Souls no-hit attempt. Because I would rather stream learning how to do the no-hit attempts, you know what I mean, than just trying them and them not going well and then going to like Metro Prime or some shit. Ugh. Presumably we'll get introduced to Ciri in The Witcher 3 as well. Ow. Ooh, Bob. What else? What else is there? There's a couple of games on the Steam that I'll get in the summer sale, potentially. That we'll throw onto the shelf as well. Yeah, we got plenty of games to play.
This gift may pass with my tycoons.
I forgot about that. Oh, pine. Yeah, I think there are only I think it's like what, the 5th stream that we've done The Witcher 2? Yeah, I only regret like portions of the first episode and then portions of the previous stream. Like the last stream I got really salty in that section where we had to find how to access the siege and we were at that for like 40 minutes. And obviously the first stream where I was still trying to get to trying to get to grips with the mechanics after playing a game that almost plays itself as far as combat goes. Yeah. I'm still trying to get the frame of mind right for these kind of games. I think as far as like letting the dialogue play and watching cutscenes goes, I think we did alright with these two. I think we did alright. And trying not to shit on them too much. That might still need some work. I never want to see this art style again. I just don't. I guess it served its purpose in this, but it's odd. Everyone looks like Bacon Man from Dark Souls. Wow. There's a lot of people worked on this game. Sweet Jesus. This best be one amazing ending cutscene. If we don't see Triss and Yen going at it, then it ain't worth it. I would say, generally speaking, people give this game a bad rap. Aside from the map and the navigation and all aspects, I don't think that's fair. I think it's a perfectly playable game with some sections that can eat a bag of Haribo jelly dicks. The section where you have to follow that guy during the exorcism, that is bollocks. The potion mixing was stupid. The combat was fine. The bosses were a bit shit. Health bars mean nothing to CD Projekt Red. But the combat was fun for the most part. The skill tree was nice. The mutators are cool. Weapon upgrades are nice. Having permanent weapon upgrades was a nice thing to have. Learning information about the creatures by fighting them instead of reading about it in a fucking book was nice. Just because it wasn't out of my way. I think you could learn about them if you read it from a book in this, but you could also learn by fighting them, which is nice. Graphics are good, maybe a bit heavy on the bloom. And at its fair bit of jank. Funny jank. We are still on the localization stuff, huh? Jesus. Well, here we go. Might be time for me to disappear. Oh, also some people told you to wait until dusk when actually they wanted you to wait until midnight, which is infuriating. fading away slowly? No, it's just hanging. Okay, I'm out. Oh, don't you kill the fucking bunny rabbit, you bastards. Don't watership down me, you sons of bastards. Oh, no. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, you fuck off. Run, rabbit. Oh! No! Please tell me this guy gets fucking killed. If we see him in The Witcher 3, I'm killing him. I'm wearing him as a trophy. That rabbit's dynamite! Oh, decapitate him. Where'd my rabbit go? And that's what happened when Reggie Fils-Aimé became a board of directors at GameStop. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. It's done. We survived 2 out of 3 of the Witcher games. Good shit.